leg day today, or I should say specifically quad day. Oh, the nose is cold. God damn, what the fuck? So, it's gonna be, squats and then leg press probably today. Just gonna do, we're not gonna do a lot of movements, we're just gonna do a lot of sets with like 2 or so movements. Oh. Yeah. My fiance officially got into the boilers. So we're really excited about that. So yeah. She got into the boilers, and then I found out today. So I found out yesterday she got in. I found out today that I got in. So me and her are both in the Boilermakers unions. Hopefully we can start making some more dough. Right now, with my $1 raise, I'm making $25 an hour, and at 48 hours a week before taxes, I make $1,316, and after taxes I make $1,015. So I get taxed $301 a week. So just under $1,000. No, $1,200 a month is how much I get taxed per month. So over the course of a year, I get taxed a total of, so it's 12,000 and then 24, $14,400 is how much I get taxed per year. So it's a lot of taxes, man. A lot of taxes. Yeah. I just running the numbers, so I'll wait for my W-2 form so they can give me taxes. I think I made like 49 grand, 48 grand in 2025, something like that. Hopefully this year, I mean, by the time I'm starting boilers, be 3 months in, so it'll be 5 grand a month, or 5,200 a month, so 15,600 by April, and then after taxes it'll be 12. So and then we start boilers, so hopefully we can we should start out at between 3,350 and 3,650. It depends on who you are. So if me and her both start at 3,350, and I did the math, at 40 hours a week, I would make the same amount I do at my current job at 49 hours a week. So if I work 5 8s or just 4 10s, I would make the same as I am right now doing 4 12s. And then if I work anything over 8 hours per day, it's not per week, is overtime in the union. So, you know, say I'm working 10s, so it's 2 hours a day of overtime. Say I do 5 10s or something like that. I'm working 50 hours. I would make time and a half for 10 hours, which would put me at $45 an hour, which is an extra $450. So that would put me at what are we doing here? Anyway, that would put me at just over $1,400 a week if I worked 50s. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's get in there. I did have to stay up after work to call the union and whatnot to make sure that everything was set up correctly and whatnot. So now I didn't get as much sleep, so I don't look the greatest, but what are you gonna do, right? So I'm a little tired today. We're gonna see if we can hit the 315 for reps, or if 225's feeling pretty heavy, we'll do 275 or something like that. So let's get in there. All right. So, all the machines I wanted to do were taken. Leg press, leg extension, the hamstring curl. And it was when I got there, by the time I had been done deadlifting, which, you know, I got there at 12:45. Got done deadlifting at 1:30. The same people were still on the machines. So I should say after my calf raises, I looked around. I was like, okay, all the machines are taken. Let me do some deadlifts. Maybe a machine will open up. No, I watched them sit on their phone for 20 minutes. So, all good. You know, people can do what they want. Different people, different goals, stuff like that. So, I don't know. Decent leg day. Got the squats in, got the calves in, got the deadlifts in. So, I got all of the major kind of points. You know, I really like leg press because it really emphasizes the quads. Today's quad day, so I really wanted to emphasize my quads. But every machine that could do it, because like I do goblin squats, it's basically the same thing I was just doing with squats. So I just didn't see the point. So I was like, all right, just do deadlifts, and let's because the last leg day, like fucking deadlifts were moving like absolute crap. So I was like, all right, let's redeem myself in my head and make sure I can do this weight. Sure enough, got 425, no belt, no straps, just fine. So I redeemed myself. But yeah, overall, pretty good leg day. Just simply because I did the redeeming in my head, so I'm not so in my head of, oh, I'm so weak. I did weigh myself this morning. I remembered 191.2 pounds. We are officially down 8 pounds since the beginning of the cut. It's pretty good. Been about 2.5 weeks now of the cut. So I'm really happy with that. So it's about 3 pounds a week right now, roughly, which I'm not surprised, just simply because I've been bulking for so long. I put on a lot of fat. So a lot of the fat is coming off right now, and I'm actually starting to see my actual shape. So this next bulk, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna make sure we do a leaner bulk, not what I did last time where I just ate pizza and ice cream and donuts. Whoa. Did you know I was 165 pounds before the start of my bulk? Within 3 months, I was at 200. Yeah. So, and then I've been bulking, since, kind of like, oh shit, I really put on a lot of weight. I really need to fill this out. So I just stuck with the 200 pounds to really just try to make my muscles fill out my frame. It was bad. My dad was like, holy crap, kid. You gained 40 pounds in 3 months. What are you doing? You can't just eat whatever the hell you want. Lesson learned. I did end up filling up my frame quite a bit. I think the lowest I'm going to be able to go is like 170 pounds for the same. 175 pounds for the same leanness I was last time. But if I get down to $165, I think I'll be right around the 7% range, as long as I keep up with my diet. Man, there's just a shit ton of black ice just making these tires slip, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna get down to about 170, 175 pounds. See how we're looking. If I want to go down lower, I will. But if I see that the reward, because I'm not going for a show, so I don't need to get, show lean. So if I see no more reward for getting any more lean, I will just start the bulk. So that is the plan. 3 hours of sleep make me look horrible. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and tomorrow's rest day, so I'll just do a dog walking video. I'm not gonna post I will post tomorrow, and then chest day on Friday. So hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna go get ready for work, and yeah.